in here?
Yep, I am.
Oh, that's a shame. I mean, welcome on in. I mean, since we're just doing 10, let me switch some stuff.
Yep, I figured it out. I had to change the order in the list. The Discord
I figured it was something like that.
The Discord capture was on the very top, and so it was the actual window was overlapping over everything else. But because it's in streaming mode, it was a black screen instead of actually showing Discord. Which, speaking of Discord, I'm actually adding a bot to my Discord to show when people join my Discord. It'll pop up on stream and have people's usernames with a voice activity light up and gray out.
Nice.
Which I thought was kind of cool. I could do it for like what is it? If I did a live stream of Roll20 for D&D.
Yep.
You can have people's voice picture light up whenever they.
All right, let's go in and get this general. We're inside. I don't know if that's you with us or Apis we're waiting.
Is my insight grow?
I'm here.
Damn, you guys are fast. Now, by the way, I will be, if I'm near you guys, I can generate, what is it? Health globes.
Sounds good.
By using my Devour skill.
This isn't fair with Apis and I just multi-shotting everything.
Yeah, no, I've been busy gearing the shit out of this Demon Hunter.
Well.
Yes,
right now I'm just trying to
just like this right now.
Get good, son. Get.
Yeah, if you really want to see something sad, come look at this guy I'm trying to kill and how slow it's going.
Teleport to us. We're going to the next level. We should probably slow down Apis so they could pick up everything.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
All I'm
I was
trying
just
to do
having too
right
much
now.
fun.
Now, are we trying to pick up everything or just like the higher level stuff?
The higher level stuff, your greens, your orange, browns, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Plus crafting units.
Yeah, that's what I'm really needing is a lot of Death's Breath. Is someone else a necromancer at the moment?
I have one, just haven't built them up.
No, I meant like currently in game because either that or it's my passive or it's one of my abilities that's creating all these corpses on the ground.
It's one of your abilities.
Yeah, because I can turn those into health globes. Yeah, you guys.
Yeah, corpses are just a thing as long as you're on a necromancer. The health globes can spawn naturally, but your passive makes them spawn more frequently when you use corpses.
Yep.
That needs to recharge.
Also, hello, Clayster.
General, are you not running around picking up stuff?
I could increase my ability by taking out the siphon blood for blood rush, but without the rest of my gear, I die way too easily. It's more of a glass cannon build.
We should probably wait a moment.
I don't think you have to worry about that right now, though.
Probably
Sorry,
not.
I was resetting my skills.
I
yeah,
could try it.
We're here to gear up. Come on, man.
Blood rush. Let's see. Let's do the healing one.
So this is a gear farming stream.
That's what we're working on, but you're kind of holding us back right now.
You can go on.
Well, if you're not on the map, then you don't get the drop.
Oh.
Yeah, only exception is the Rift Guardian. As long as you're in the Rift, you get the Rift Guardian drops, but everything else is floor dependent.
Power has grown.
I finally surpassed Paragon.
I must wait.
Nice.
200. I'm at 203.
No.
The Rift Guardian is here.
Oh, I can't hold any more blood shards? Good lord. That means I have a lot on.
That's about 500, I think, right?
It goes
For
up.
me, 1420.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
It goes up whenever you clear certain Greater Rift tiers.
Okay.
Like I think if you clear Greater Rift 70, that should equal about 1200.
I need to pull up my my build guide so I can see what my secondary stats are for Paragon priority. Hey, do you guys follow Magic the Gathering at all?
Arena or in general?
In general.
No, I haven't played since is the set after Theros pre-release.
Okay, yeah, I sold all my cards 2 summers ago, 2016, for 950.
Nice.
It was over 13,000 cards.
That's a lot of cards.
I played for 11 years.
That's a good reason why.
But that aside, they just recently released a new unset.
Oh yeah, I've been hearing about that.
I just saw it's for sale on Miniature Market.
You guys can close whenever.
I'm still in here.
Oh, okay.
I was just doing Paragon stuff.
Well, I just got a piece of the Telrasha set.
Nice.
Let's see.
My favorite set.
I need to go back.
Yep, I've been looking for it to replace some of the Veer set for this electric build.
You know what I realized recently? The set that I'm trying to find for my character is actually the set you get as a reward for the season.
Yep. You know, it's that's what I said the other day.
I missed that, I guess. What do you get? What, do you guys know what the Infernal Machine of Regret is for?
Yes.
I have it.
So there's a thing over here next to this this heretic. The dude, you can just open up the door by attacking just in that general direction, and in there you can use that infernal machine and it'll open up a portal to a boss fight, and the materials from that boss fight are what you use to make Hellfire amulets.
Which are
They're like that. They're basically amulets that have an extra passive that you can equip, but most builds don't actually use it. It seems like most builds are either the compass, like the Traveler's Walk set, plus a ring, or there's there are focus and restraint builds, and then there's like an amulet that is a reason to use them. The amulet itself is a reason to use over the Endless Walk set. The build I'm playing right now is one of the few ones this season that actually uses Hellfire amulets.
Okay, do you guys ever repair your gear?
Always.
Yes.
So it can actually break.
Yes.
Yep. After every run, I go to the repair guy.
Your trial is
Yep.
complete.
I have
Every run or every full bounty clear, or after any death, pretty much. Unless it's in a greater, in which case you just go through and hope that if you're dying repeatedly, that your durability carries you through to the end of it.
Gotcha.
I've got some brand new goods you might be interested in.
Yeah, I got nothing on that go around.
Well, not every go around we'll have something.
Let's see what happens when I use the
no.
Oh, Whirlwind uses Hellfire? Oh, that's cool. It's actually kind of cool to me when a build actually uses it.
Nope. Too low on Forgotten Souls. For that one.
Oh yeah, Jace too.
What's up?
King of Bees was drooling over that.
Oh yeah.
It is dead sexy.
Nice.
Yeah, meanwhile, this is my trophy case of shame.
Nope. Still not enough Death's Breath. Oh well.
I like the Atreyu just because it's Atreyu.
Yeah. I gotta rewatch that.
And that wasn't an accident that it's pretty close to Never-Ending Story.
Yeah. Fresh Rift is up, by the way.
No. That is not possible.
Nice thing about two mobile characters
That
is
not possible.
you get to split scout a little bit.
My
Does make it go a little faster.
pride in this. I must wait.
That moment when you tumble halfway across the rift because of an orange star in your map, and turns out it's a potion.
Oh, that sucked.
Finally caught up.
So I've been slowly leveling a Barbarian, and I finally got the Whirlwind ability. That's pretty fun.
It absolutely is. If it's like one of these days I could jump on my barb and we could go through some and I could get you the stuff for a different build. Alright, we're at the next level. You guys are pretty close, you might as well just run.
Yeah, I was just making sure I got all the crafting stuff.
Watch out for exploding fat dudes.
I have long
There may be a few of them in our way.
knowledge.
I got a shrine over here.
That's the end, so we're gonna finish going through this.
I have trained well.
Suppose I probably should just put on my Nemesis bracers while we're doing T10s.
That's what I have.
I found another star on the other side of the map.
How we go?
The Rift Guardian.
Are you guys like two-shotting these Rift Guardians?
Pretty close.
So I say this Rift is done.
This potion's probably an upgrade for someone.
I need to go back.
What is it?
It's no plus 80 resist all
To serve my order.
after using a potion.
Ah.
That is not possible.
Like permanently?
No, it's a temporary buff.
Yeah, but still.
Oh, bottomless potion of the diamond. I have rejuvenation.
I think it's diamond. No, diamond and I forget what the English one. What is it? The one I use is a percent bonus to armor, but I have no idea what it's called in English because I play on the French client.
Huh.
Just memory's not that good.
Anything could happen. You look like you could use a new item of, indigent. What a steal. What a steal.
Yeah, I'm not getting anything from blood shards.
No. I understand so much more now.
Oh, I'm gravy. I got the belt I needed.
Nice.
The Fazula's Improbable Chain.
Yep.
Yes, I finally got the chest piece.
Nice.
Anybody want that further follower?
What?
I posted in chat.
Gotcha.
I'll throw it on the ground for whomever.
Yeah, I don't need it, so.
What is
You
it?
don't need it for a follower? You have a Thunder Fury already?
I don't know. I just I
They're
take
great for
followers, so-
followers.
For any follower?
Templar specific.
Templar.
I use the Enchantress.
You'll probably want to put that on your Templar anyways, just in case. There's actually a pretty good crowd control combo with Thunder Fury, Freeze Deflection, and Justice Lantern that Cormac can equip and turns into a non-trivial amount of area stun.
Well, that would help me with the build I have, actually. I'll take that.
I figured it'd be useful to someone, just not me, because mine already have them.
I finally have the complete six-piece set now.
Yeah, that'll be a big difference maker.
Yeah. Well, I get 3,300% more damage.
Yep.
Fortune favors the bold.
Take it you still need the Justice Skull Scythe?
That and the Circle and Lucius Evil.
Mm.
I've got Lornell's Sunstone, though.
Nice.
Oh, I also need the amulet. What is that called? I also need Reaper's Wraps and Wisdom of Kalan.
Reaper's Wraps, I forget. Well, have you killed Malthael at level 70 yet?
I don't remember. I did all the bounties yesterday. Probably not.
Because Reaper's Wraps are they're a crafted legendary, so if you've killed Malthael at level 70, you should be able to craft them at just the blacksmith here.
So that would be
Bracers.
bracers. Nope. The only rare or legendary I can do is Wondrous Defenders.
Okay. In which case, if you guys want to get started on the next rift, I'll head towards Malthael, so you can get a quick kill in on that.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, that's what we can do. Is there anything else that you guys need that I could run off and do, or should I just start going through the rift?
Nonsense. It is an honor for me to fulfill the vows of my order, to serve faithfully.
I don't need anything.
Do I need to be there when you kill this dude?
Yes, you will need to be in the zone for the fight.
Okay.
So what I'll do is we'll just go through the rift until he gets there, and then you guys teleport to it, and I'll just pause where I'm at.
When I hit the boss door, you'll all get the boss invite anyways. In fact, actually, I'm actually already there, so...
All right. Well, I'm just going to stand at the beginning and wait.
So who am I teleporting to again?
Just accept that boss fight.
Ah.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay. Yep.
That needs to recharge.
Alright, incoming phase 2.
Well, that was fast.
Thankfully, you don't have to go live at the end. Yeah, these multi-phase fights are always annoying because it doesn't matter how fast you kill them, they freeze their health at a certain point and then start the next phase. So yeah, one of the drops from that should have been the Reaper's Wraps, and you can teach that to your blacksmith and should be able to make them now.
Cool. Yep.
I need to go back.
They're actually, armor-wise, a lot lower than the ones I'm wearing.
You can keep recrafting.
Well, I mean, they're less than half.
Do the ones you're wearing have armor as a roll to fix?
Yes.
That would probably be why.
Yeah, I just saw that. But I'm gonna lose my immune to knockback and stun effects.
That's totally fine.
Yeah, it's the Krelm's buff bracers.
Yeah, don't worry about that. That's the like Realm's buff bracers are basically always a forgotten soul. I think there might have been like one barbarian build several seasons ago that threw them in the cube, but I don't think anyone actually.
So set pieces will become Forgotten Souls too.
Some set pieces, yeah.
Not all.
I mean, oh well, I thought you meant like in terms of some that are worth salvaging. Yeah, no. Set pieces are exactly like legendaries. They're just green instead of orange, and don't normally have.
Because I've got a ton of set pieces for other necromancer sets that I don't need.
Yeah, I mean, if you're sure you won't need them or don't want to play them, then yeah.
Well, I mean, I've got multiples. I've got 3 pestilence robes.
Yeah, pick the best one you want to keep and salvage the rest. But we are in the next rift already.
Okay, I'll come to you. I'll do this later.
So, question for you guys.
Hmm?
In the Paragon levels, for core, should I just put... I know I have my max arcane power maxed out. Should I worry about movement speed or just start putting...
I would actually max out move speed first normally, and not worry about arcane power unless the build is really, really low on it.
Oh, okay. Like, what is low?
Like if you find you're constantly running out, and if your build doesn't really have all that many ways of getting it back quickly.
And then should I just dump all of those extra points into intelligence since I'm a wizard?
Yep. Yep. Pretty much everything into int. Unless you get so high in Paragon level and Call the Sun's Despair enhancements that that your int is ridiculous, you'll basically never need to put it into Vitality.
This creature will die.
Like where probably J-Stew is at.
My master would take
Probably higher than Jace 2.
I'm afraid not. I have long waited for this knowledge.
Alright, next floor.
We'll just sit here for a second.
I'm afraid not. I must wait. I must wait. Rathma has blessed me. That is not possible.
Who are you asking?
The Rift Guardian is here.
That needs to recharge. My master would take pride in this. I have long waited for this knowledge. I am returning to town. I'm afraid not.
Hey, is there a way to use the cube to make just a skull scythe?
You have proven yourself worthy
The
of
only another thing I showed you with upgrading rare items into legendaries or set pieces. It's not guaranteed, but it's like Like, not guaranteed to be a skull scythe specifically, but it will be a smaller drop table than normal.
So, do I have to use one of equal type?
Yes, for a one-handed set scythe, you would need to use one-handed scythes.
Gotcha. I haven't picked up a single one. I haven't gotten a single one of those to drop.
You would be upgrading a rare, using the upgrade rare to legendary, not using legendaries.
Oh, I know. Huh. So Romaladini's or whatever that is, gift.
Yeah,
That puts a socket in your weapon, so it doesn't take up an attribute.
So
they're kind of rare though, so you don't want to use it on anything that's not an ancient weapon that's ideal for your build, typically.
Okay. Does anyone else want it?
I have plenty.
No,
Yeah, I also have 5 in storage. That's why I dropped it.
Cool.
I have more than that just because I farm a bit. A lot. A whole lot.
Like,
I think that's
his whole life, basically, outside of work.
Yeah, I think that's probably like the 12th or 13th one that's dropped for me this season so far. I've just been spending them on frivolous shit because I've had so many of them.
I mean, that's all I have right there.
That is a lot of them.
I've done a lot of rifts and greater rifts. But that's the thing, if you do a bunch of rifts just trying to find gear, even at low levels, you don't get much experience, but you do get those.
Yeah, while I was leveling up gems, I got a single Rift Guardian to drop 2 of the things.
You said that, and I think I called you a lucky bastard or a son of a bitch, or, it was along those lines.
Yeah,
Not that I needed them, it's just I never get that lucky.
I mean, see, that's the thing. It's luck, but at the same time, like, I haven't even used the Ramaladi's gift on my current weapon because it rolled with a socket natively, but didn't have max discipline. So
okay.
Yeah.
Give it more time. Not enough essence. That needs to recharge. Essence is too low. My master would take pride in this.
Well, I can actually do stuff from this now.
Dang, where did this movement come from? I'm zipping.
Speed pylon.
Speed
pylons are best pylon. At least when you get them this early in the rift. Normally they're my signal that the Rift Guardian's about to spawn any second. Because they're useless for that.
Yeah, I mean, sort of.
Yeah. I mean, decent for positioning, but... next floor, by the way.
That needs to recharge.
Suddenly I'm getting really bad frame dropping.
You are?
Yeah.
Give it more time. My power has grown.
We're on to the next one. Just heads up. Oh hey, at one point I leveled. I guess I'm up to 1,112 now.
Neat.
It only took forever.
Now it's not a palindrome anymore. That's a problem.
Now we'll have to get it up to 2222.
Mm.
That is not possible.
Or 2112.
Nope.
Or any variant thereof. It'll still be a palindrome.
Unacceptable.
Or 1221.
How do you feel about targeting prime numbers?
Weakness consumes you.
If you've ever been in Vanna's chat, you'll know I like odd numbers.
I was in Vanna's chat earlier when you were causing odd numbers, yes.
It's
Is that
something.
today?
Yep. Also,
Like with
Yeba
the
gifted me a Vanna sub.
Yep. Yeba's been on a tear lately with that.
Has blessed me.
Well, I mean, 'tis the season. Literally.
Well, I guess they've also reduced the price for right now because of the
Yep.
season.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's
it's
what I was referring to.
20% off now, I think.
Yep, for all subs and sub gifting. Well, sorry, all first month subs, but all gift subs as well.
I was like, most people don't understand why I always make the numbers odd in Vanna's.
I totally get it.
Does she not like odd numbers?
I do like odd numbers, but it also gets people to fix said odd numbers.
Oh, yeah. Yep, I've been doing that in Saving Throw too now.
Got into
Just
a bit
type in a
war a
random
while.
number.
Got into a bit war a while back where someone was trying to get the current bit total up to even numbers, and I was just going for primes. It's fun
It
times.
is too, though. It's like you make it like $153.74, and people will donate to get it to 160 or whatever. Put in a few dollars more.
I was like, RJ and I are pretty good at getting people to do that. I mean, sometimes we cross over on each other's, and we end up making each other's evens or something like that. But in general, him and I mean, we're agents of chaos. It's who we are.
Wild Mage. Sorry, Agents of Chaos just reminded me of the Gamers 2. Good movie.
I got a legendary scythe for once.
I love the Gamers movies.
So good.
Onward to waffles.
Now, how are your characters so much faster than mine? I don't get that.
Tumble. Also, probably Paragon. That just put into move speed.
Gotcha. I've put 0 into move speed.
The Rift Guardian's been killed, by the way.
That is not possible.
I know.
Oh, really? I didn't.
has grown. That is not possible.
Whoa.
Well, I'm not doubting those instincts.
I am
Crashed.
overburdened.
Okay, don't close
Yep,
the rift
I'm gonna have
yet.
to go back and destroy it.
I've got to go empty out my inventory and get more.
Yep.
My bag is full. An ally has left. My foes grow weaker.
Who left?
We killed the Flat Sire too quick.
General is gone.
Yeah, he said he crashed.
Oh shit.
Because of the Flat Sire is my guess.
There was a lag there.
Yeah.
No, it was like, for whatever reason, my virus software decided to update, and then that's when it crashed.
Oh.
Oh, I hate when that
My
shit
bag
happens.
is full.
Yeah, it's like, you couldn't have waited till like
Ally has
until
joined me.
4 in the
When our
morning or
foes
something.
gain strength.
This is gonna take me 2 or 3 trips to get all this shit.
I just picked up an ancient legendary shield called Freeze of Deflection if someone needs it for a build.
Freeze of Deflection is an awesome, awesome thing to stick on Cormac, the Templar. It's part of that 3-piece combo with Thunder Fury and Justice Lantern.
Okie doke.
Back into the rift to collect everything else.
Holy smokes. Templar's damage is 209.84 right now.
Yeah, for the most part, their damage won't really add up to much, but I mean, it's better than nothing. And the CC combo on Cormac, along with the just the passive health regen and passive, more importantly, the passive resource regen is huge.
My Enchantress does 12,148.85 damage.
Yeah, the problem for the most part is that damage is honest, whereas the damage on your character sheet generally is not.
What do you
Like the
mean?
damage on your sheets will often say things like 800,000 or 1.5 million, when really you're actually hitting in the billions.
Huh.
Right, it's like more of like a base damage.
Yeah. Well, it only took 26 death's breaths, but it was enough to get these ancient boots that dropped in there to have multi-shot bonus.
Nice.
Nice.
I got Maximus. That worth it?
That's one of the ones that's actually decent on Irena, because the damage in its own right is not bad, and just her running around with the fire chain is going to be useful.
So you put that on who?
Irena, the Enchantress.
Ah.
Also, I have 3 puzzle rings. I was hoping to save at least 2 of those for Yeba, but I'd be okay with sharing one of them here.
You know what I just realized? I picked up Scythe of the Cycle.
Nice.
Do I use it or do I... Suck its life out of it.
I think you put that in the queue because you need the set bonus for Jesseth.
Well, I don't have any scythe right now. I'm currently using pig sticker.
Oh, then yeah, you'll probably want to just go ahead and use it for now.
My damage and toughness both go down, though.
Well, yeah, but with Scythe of Cycle with the bone armor, you'll end up actually getting significantly more damage.
That, and also with my secondary skill.
Yeah.
Which is Skeletal Mage. Still keep pig sticker, though. Actually, should I try and use pig sticker to get the scythe?
That is not how that works.
Okay.
Pig sticker, well, one, it's if I remember correctly, a dagger, not. I mean, it's definitely not a scythe. And two, it's already legendary. You'd need a yellow one-handed scythe.
Gotcha. I'm just throwing my inventory. Gold rat.
Long waited for this knowledge.
I'm just gonna break down gold rat.
And J-Stu, I just saw you sell that primal.
But it was an iron heart.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's a trophy case thing.
Nah, not for me. It takes up space.
Well, at the very least, it would have been 15 Forgotten Souls.
I'm good. You don't get to this Paragon without being good.
No, I know. I'm sitting on 1,000 Forgotten Souls just about myself, and I've got to imagine that you're way above that.
Yes. We'll say probably about 10 times.
Yeah, would not be remotely surprised.
No, I just looked. It's about 10 times. Because a lot of times when I'm just farming for gear, like in rifts, even after the boss, I just keep going. So I keep getting more and more, legendaries that I don't typically need.
Oh, yeah, normally when I finish with the boss, I back out because I figure if I keep going on to the next floor, then that next floor could easily have been the same floor that I would have gotten on the next rift anyways, except then I'd be getting progress towards more blood shards and more rift keys.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
If I want more blood shards, I'll just push greater rifts.
There are tile sets that I do just full clear no matter what. The graveyard, the prison, the highlands, just the elite density on those just tends to be so good. So even if I run into a Rift Guardian like all the way at the beginning, I tend to just clear him. Ready for another?
Yeah, I'm just combining gems at the moment.
Yeah, remember though, you'll want to keep some marquees and Imperials just uncombined, because that way both tend to be used as materials in re-rolling enchants at the Mystic.
Gotcha. Right now, it's more along the lines of I don't have any top level gems yet.
Oh, okay.
I have one, and it's a topaz, which is great. That's what I need. But I need a lot more. I don't even have all the plans yet.
I'll be right back.
So did you guys watch Grand Tour yet?
Not the new season.
Ah.
Didn't know it was out yet.
I must wait.
Season or episode 1 came out today.
Nice. My parents would like to know that.
Yeah, I was at work all day
And
Work.
because
what's
that's
that?
what I do. It's something I do way too much of.
It's something I wish I could. I'm on indefinite vacation right now.
yeah, I know how that is.
Independent contracting and residential
Hang on a moment,
construction.
Kagamusha?
Yeah?
You're running out ahead. We're waiting for Fancy Pants.
Okay.
I'm back. I'm on my way.
Also, if you want, I have Nemesis bracers on for the shrines, so we could get elites that way.
Yep, same here.
Well, I just realized
Is that
I
what
can't
the
handle this
freaks
solo.
do?
Yeah, there are a lot of builds that can kind of start to work when you have them partially complete, and then there are builds that just don't work at all until you have every piece of gear perfect.
Yeah, I still need that ring and that scythe.
Oh, is that an Odious Collector?
It was.
I like how you said was.
I asked it in the past tense, too.
No, that's right. He drops the good stuff.
So I saw the J-Stu encountered a Odious Collector, and then J-Stu killed an Odious Collector shortly thereafter. Anyway, I saw Porshasun Odieux Gripsu. Apologies to anyone who actually speaks French.
Nope. Japanese on my end.
Yeah, that was filthy.
Yeah, it was French 202 and Japanese 202 in the same semester of college that killed me as a linguistics major with minor in language studies.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say my French is terrible at this point. It worked well enough when I went to France and Belgium, but it was not pretty. I apologize to a lot of people for how bad it was.
Hey, at least you were probably better than
I
most
understand
tourists that
so
go there.
much more now.
It
We
can
actually made an
depend.
attempt.
It can depend. There are There are French people I've met who would just as soon rather you not make the attempt.
I've
What
known
I
people like
found
that.
out when I was over there was they appreciated the attempt. At the same time, they wanted to practice their English too.
Yeah, that's true.
No, and that's a really big thing with German. It can be very difficult to find like good immersion German communities because a lot of times it's a lot of Germans wanting to learn English.
And I just couldn't turn down a French woman who was trying to speak English because that accent, yes, please.
Yeah.
That and it made my life so much easier because I wasn't fumbling through trying to figure out tenses and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What do you mean, Jonathan?
Yeah, no, that's a huge chunk of why I play in the French client is yeah, a huge chunk of why I play in the French client is I just hate the English voice acting so much. And I know enough French to get by. And the French voice acting, like, I've heard it's bad if you are a native French speaker, but I don't know it well enough to really be able to discern it. So, I get to hear pretty French, and I don't have to deal with ugly English Cormac voice. It's great, really.
Yeah, my damage has definitely increased quite a bit.
Yep, agreed. I can actually be somewhat useful here. Especially in my my form.
What are you playing?
Wizard.
So what form is this?
He'd be talking about Archon.
Okay, yeah. My first character was a wizard, but that was in season 1.
I really miss...
I was just gonna say you just hit Archon and then you just spam the AoE that it does.
Yep.
One of the few things I miss from vanilla is that Archon added to its duration every time you killed something.
That was nice.
It pisses me off so much that they fixed so much else of the game and then they ruined that.
Maybe they thought they were balancing.
Yeah, I mean, I would just much rather have that than the Swami, you know?
Looks like this is gonna be a 2-trip job.
I'm not even there yet.
Some things I just leave behind because it's, I don't know, I don't need them.
So let me know when you're ready to close it up.
I'm still in it.
That's why I said let me know when you're ready.
I am overburdened. I need to go back.
Yeah, this is going to take a while.
Bottomless potion of mutilation.
Wrath of the Bone King and Sever.
Ooh, I just got the Torasha's chess piece.
Wow. Twitter's, in case you missed it, has found a way to become even more useless. 5 hours ago. Hey, I'm going live with my stream!
It was
It was another Chicago area streamer I follow, Kai Berries, but that was like 5 hours ago, and I think she's already offline.
I've been
Oh, and
meaning
it
to
just
try
showed
and
up
get
quiet,
into more of those Chicago. I mean, because y'all are just a little north of me, anyways.
Apis, you're in Canada, right?
No, I'm in Chicago.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're in Chicago.
Do I sound Canadian?
No, there's been so many Canadians that pop up. I just don't know anymore.
That in the French comments.
And your French comments.
Yeah. No. Even if I were a native French speaker, it definitely wouldn't be Quebecois.
That's what I heard. If you move to Canada, stay away from Quebec.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, everybody says the Parisians are rude. I had a wonderful time over in Paris. The people were lovely.
Oh shit!
Been in that part of town then.
I went someplace I shouldn't.
No, I'm done with this rift.
Everyone else?
I'm getting out because I went to level 4. You guys didn't clear it.
Nope. Yeah, I was coming in to help. Yeah, go and close.
I've dug up some new things for you to take a look at.
The S of Johann.
That is also a great thing to put on either Cormac or Irena. Probably best in slot follower amulet.
That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
Pulling enemies towards your
Cormac
target
is where I
instead
put
of-
it.
The Sultan of Blinding Sand.
Yeah, that's also another good one for Irena because one of its blue items is sort of okay crowd control with her. I think it was like it applies a 50% chance of applying a blind effect if I remember correctly.
Let's see. 38.2.
Yeah. Also, if while mousing over an item, you hold down control, it'll show you the possible range of each item's
20 or
rolls.
40.
Yep.
Highest it can be is 40.
Yep.
And the one I've got is 38.2. That's not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. All right, next rift is ready.
Give it more time. My master would take pride in this.
I'm going to try and not kill things quite as aggressively so you can actually get some stacks.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed is when I play with you guys, I never get to have my bone armor.
Oh yeah, that is an issue. Because a lot of your damage is dependent on that.
Yep.
It'll be a little bit better when we can do like bounty split clears. Because then everyone will sort of go off doing their own thing and just get bounty mats played quicker.
Guess I should start doing things, huh?
Yeah, we're getting by.
My essence didn't even go down. Hey, I found a set piece in this chest over here.
My power has grown.
Not that I should do this, but I really am thinking about making a monk.
I love monks.
Let it not be said that I've not supported friends' alcoholism. No idea why I stumbled over that so hard, but I mean, sometimes
play a monk.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the monk was my first love.
Oh, might want to get to the next floor quick.
I'm quickening.
Give it more time. Essence.
Is everybody here?
Nope. I don't think I'm even close, really. Now I found a set piece ring in this other chest.
Hey, mantled heal, finally.
Nice. That is a massive build enabler for you.
Oh,
Yeah, that's where
absolutely.
I put that in the canines cube, right?
Needs to recharge.
Depends.
Yeah.
If you get a better version of the other ring, then absolutely.
Okay, yeah, because in this web page it says canines cube.
And normally in the detailed breakdown, they'll list it just firmly like that, but then no, but then somewhere in the write-up it'll actually explain the itemization choice there.
Right.
Because it's all about the relative quality of the effects on that, as well as the other rolls on it versus, if I remember correctly, is it convention developments?
COE is in a lot of builds.
Yeah, I mean it's a safe guess, but it's been I started the season with like a half hour of Lightning Archon, and then as fast as I could get some other building, wound up switching to Talrasha.
My inventory's almost full already.
There is no room. There is no room.
Oh, there's no room.
For the blood shards, or
Yeah, blood shards.
I need
I'm-
to go.
All right, we'll
head-
we'll stop for a second, and
Yeah,
I'm
if you go back.
heading back. Now, can I get the scythe from her?
Fortune favors the
It's generally not a good idea to spend blood shards on weapons.
So-
It's not very cost effective.
Okay, all I need is a ring, an amulet, and a scythe.
Probably spending for the ring would be the best blood shard spend then.
Most likely.
I mean, for a one-handed scythe, that wouldn't
I've got-
be
I got
that
charisma
bad,
and sentence.
Ah, nice.
That goes in my cube.
Typically, yeah.
And I got Ouroboros. Whatever.
Azure Wrath.
And Thunder God's Vigor.
So basically, you're saying spend it more on jewelry than weapons.
Well, normally you want to spend it on armor or offhands because those are only 25 blood shards each. Rings are 50. Amulets are 75. And then I believe one-handed weapons are 75 and two-handers are 150. So,
Oh yeah.
so typically you'll want to spend it on the things that you have the best possible odds of upgrading.
Do come back again.
Right.
I got a ring. I got a copy of the ring I already have. Amulets are 100, by the way.
Ah, well, there we go. It goes to show how often I spend it on amulets.
I was gonna say, rarely do I ever spend them on the amulets.
Yeah.
What do you spend them on, J-Stu?
I mean, whatever set pieces I need. Generally, like right now, I'm trying to get a better quiver, so I'm using them on quivers.
Yep.
Okay, so basically, like that's what I've been doing is I've just been putting it all onto what I need until I get it.
Yeah. No, that's typically it. It's just when you're looking at, you could either get one weapon or 3 pieces of armor. It's almost always more cost effective to spend it on a piece of armor that you can upgrade than to spend it on weapons. And then to target weapons, just upgrade rares with Kanai's Cube.
I'm back. Sorry about the delay.
I have long
That's all right.
waited for this knowledge.
No, it can take a while when you're still getting used to things and have a whole lot of early adjustments on your build.
Yep.
You basically just go to a point where you're just finding stuff for better options of what you already have for your set.
Yep. And you'll hit that pretty quick. Next floor, by the way. And then you'll also end up doing like a lot of greater rifts just for the gem levels for Call of the Sun's Despair as well.
And I'm dead.
Yeah. Standing in fire probably wasn't my smartest move there, but it's so warm.
I mean, sometimes you just need to be warmed.
Yeah.
Ravma has blessed me.
Let me know when you're ready. Oh, shit. Fucking. I'm sorry, I'm trying to click Kadal and...
How dare you?
Wow.
Sorry.
I'm still in here.
For 14 more seconds, yeah.
Yeah, not for long, you aren't.
Sorry. I am really sorry.
I collected
That's
everything.
alright. No big
I
deal.
got what I needed.
I'm just flipping around to make sure I get all my death breaths.
That's what I was doing. Oculus ring. Whatever.
And that would also be another awesome thing to hand to Cormac or Irena.
It's got a socket too. Ooh, I finally have the witching hour, which is the alternate belt for this build. And Scourge.
That was actually a pretty uneventful rift for me.
Do I keep Scourge?
Not likely.
Nah.
Didn't think so. The stats were underwhelming.
Fortune favors the bold.
Well, mostly, like most often, the stuff that's going to end up being useful is the stuff that directly amplifies one of your abilities.
Gotcha. Now that I've got my chest, I'm getting rid of all these yellow chests that I have. Chest pieces.
My master would take pride in this.
No bone armor for me. You kidding me?
We got a few minutes.
Yep.
Let's see
That
here.
needs to recharge.
By the way, fire bad.
Yep.
Fire bad.
Just wait.
Fire indeed hot.
Fire melts you.
Have you guys seen that old SNL bit with Phil Hartman as when he's Frankenstein? And it's I think it's a Christmas special or something, and someone's holding a torch, and he starts freaking out. No? Okay.
I don't watch the show.
It's hilarious, you should look it up.
And I could say I wasn't paying attention.
That's fine.
My insight grows.
I was looking at my chat
Not enough.
and some others.
Give it more time.
Clystra, if you're up to 70s, you probably could speed farm T13s. It's also not necessarily the most efficient thing you could be doing, but you probably could.
Insight grows.
Well, I think he was saying he's up to 70 of the GR key.
Oh, key count, not rift level. Yeah.
Yeah, if he was up to GR 70s, he could do 13s no problem.
Yeah. The GR70 is equivalent to what would be Torment 15 if Torment 15 existed.
The Rift Guardian is here.
And then a GR 300.
My master would take pride in this.
Would be the equivalent of what? Torment
It would be
70?
GR 300?
Yeah.
Oh, we ain't getting to 300.
Yeah, I think currently all of the legendary gems max out at 150, except for the ones that max out at 50. And I think so far no one has gotten within 15 of that gem level wise.
It'd be so difficult to do.
Are you talking about before the season ends?
No, I mean in non-seasonal, I don't think anyone's gotten close. Not like within, not like getting a Greater Rift gem up to like the 130s. I think some people have done, and they've done that on rifts with like a 2% chance of rolling the gem that high. It is ridiculously hard to actually kill things fast enough at those tiers.
Really?
You would need godlike.
Different level gems in non-seasonal?
Well, yeah, once the season's over, it all goes to your non-seasonal. So then you could, and they stay the same level. So while you're waiting for the next season to come up, you could, basically play over there and level them up.
Just for
Oh,
shits
how
and
do you
giggles.
level them up?
And some people prefer non-seasonal.
I do in GRs.
Oh, can you always do rifts, even in non-seasonal?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Adventure mode is in both seasonal and non-seasonal. To unlock it in non-seasonal, I think you do have to beat the storyline at least once.
You do.
But that's easy.
Yeah. Well,
It is.
plus, like, why bother? Because I mean, I'm just sort of in the camp of when I first heard about seasons, I was like, why would you ever do that? And then I did it, and then now I'm like, why would you ever play outside of the season? So now non-seasonal is just a trophy case of primals I've gotten and decent sets that I've built.
I assume we're not going to level 3.
You would
Yeah.
be right.
Everyone ready for it to be closed?
Yeah. Spear of Gyro.
Hmm?
Spear of Gyro.
Oh.
And Shoulders of Zakara. Sorry if you guys hear me sniffle over here.
That's alright. Everyone has a nose.
Been
Except
sick.
people who don't.
Been sick for 2 days.
Light of Grace.
Well, it looks like everyone's probably done in the rift.
Oh yeah, I'm done.
Well fought,
I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna use the Boon of the Hoarder and the gold wrap. So basically, I'm gonna be unkillable as long as I'm getting gold.
Alrighty.
That's funny.
Throw
I
in
think-
protecting arm guards too for added whoosh.
Do I keep the Spear of Gyro or the Shoulders of Zakara?
Spalders of Zakara, no. Spear of Gyro, I forget if it's best in slot for any builds. I think it might be in the cube for something, but
Your Thorns is increased by 50%.
oh no, never mind. I might be thinking of Bloodtide Blade.
Oh, you already started another one. I wasn't even paying attention.
That is not possible. I must wait. I have long waited for this knowledge.
Yeah, this is a tile set that on my wizards I would just always full clear. On Demon Hunter, probably not worth it. 'Cause on Demon Hunter, I can't teleport through walls.
That foe will die.
Necromancer, you can.
Yep. There are limits on
I must wait.
your teleport though. If the place you were trying to teleport to is behind a door that has not yet been opened, and is otherwise not accessible, you will not be able to teleport there.
Very true.
I
Also, for some reason, it might just be my own personal experience, but I found that that Blood Rush tends to get caught on terrain more often than the Wizard Teleport.
It does.
I mean, I don't know exactly what the difference is between them, but it just seems fiddlier. But at least it follows the same rules in theory, so you don't have to like relearn an entirely new teleport mechanic.
Yep.
I didn't know that either. Teleporting through walls is very helpful.
Yep.
Someone missed one of the skull items.
My insight grows.
Oh, the progress globes?
Yep.
The Rift Guardian has arrived.
And
Oh, I picked it up.
Rift
already.
Guardian's fine.
That needs to recharge.
I finally made it up to 3 stacks of bone armor.
Rathma has blessed me.
What is an Archon stack?
Well, you get Archon stacks through your set for the most part. They increase your attack speed, armor, damage, all that fun stuff.
When you're in Archon mode?
Yes. The Fazula's Improbable Chain will let you start with more stacks. You get more stacks by hitting things, and it's mainly the attack speed that you're really interested in, and when you have a Swami, you'll maintain your stacks after leaving Archon form for a few seconds as well. Yeah. But all that is going to really help you out with once you get your or do you have your Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac already?
Yep.
Yeah,
the one I have, it's I start off with, or no, the belt is I start off with 49 stacks of Archon.
Oh wow, nice. You're a max roll.
That is not possible.
Is it 50 or something?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, the main thing is you want the attack speed up, because the higher your attack speed, the better the odds of you proccing paralysis with one of your spenders, and therefore the better odds of you proccing Mantled Heal.
Oh, so I want high attack speed.
Typically, but I mean, you'll also want high crit and crit chance, well, like crit damage and crit chance, because all of that will tend to multiply out better. And you absolutely can proc on Mantled Heal, or crit on Mantled Heal as well.
Okay, so should I just kind of spread my offensive stuff a little evenly?
Well, you're going to want the highest possible cooldown reduction you can, because that's going to get you the highest period of overlap between the stacks that you got last time you were in Archon, plus the 50 stacks of Fazula's Improbable Chain gives you. Because your the previous Archon stacks will expire after time.
Okay.
So basically, you want a shit ton of cooldown reduction. Beyond that, you're going to want high crit chance, high crit damage, and then attack speed on the pieces that you can afford it.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
High crit is basically just killing stuff faster, right? Crit rate and or crit chance and crit damage.
Pretty much. I mean, crit chance is how often you'll crit. Crit damage is how the multiplier that goes on to onto the damage when you crit. I think there are diminishing returns on crit chance and crit damage. And I think there's like an ideal ratio of them that you'll want to hit, but I can't remember for the life of me what it is.
Okay.
So right now I'm sitting on like 50% crit chance and 470% crit damage.
It's crazy.
I forgot how big this map is.
Unless I want to scour every single inch of it, grabbing everything, but
I want to, but I just don't want to hold you guys up. I'm the kind of guy that start a 1 and go methodically through the whole map.
And there are some tile sets where it's worth doing that, especially the graveyard tile set. If you can teleport through walls, the prison tile set is also probably a good one for that. But in a group farm, you'll generally want to just try and minimize time between rifts normally.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So I guess you guys are done, right?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm just hoping I didn't miss any big gem packs.
I am returning to town.
I'm the
is
one
it bad
left
that
on
my
the map.
Templar still has his level 1 spear?
Hmm? What about a level 1 spear?
Templar still has a level 1 spear equipped.
Ah. Yeah, no, his gear doesn't automatically scale up. You'd have to give him stuff if you want him to work for you.
Yeah. I suppose I'll give him something.
I'm now Paragon 235. So low.
Yeah, you'll get there eventually. And poor J-Stew trying to gamble for for +2 vitality on his quiver.
I mean, it's a little bit better than that, but I'm trying to get multi-shot damage on it.
Oh,
Either
okay.
that or area damage. I'm not sure.
Gotcha.
Well, with the weapon I gave the Templar, his damage went from 208 to 52,000.
I've got Devil Tongue, Spear of Lycander, Havarion, and Corrupted Ashbringer. But I'm guessing I should salvage all of those.
Yeah, none of them are sticking out. Now, Corrupted Ashbringer is, I think, the only legendary item that you can't extract into the cube.
It's chance on kill to raise a skeleton to fight for you.
I'm good with the Rift.
They each
Everyone else?
explode for 1000% weapon damage.
Alright, closing the rift.
Your trial is
I think I'm going to keep that for the
I have long waited for this knowledge.
I'll keep that for a follower.
Alright, fresh riff. Hey, speaking of tile sets to full clear.
What?
They're
Oh,
coming.
we've got a prison going.
Nice.
Or, not prison, graveyard. Trying to not kill things just yet, but...
They kind of just ran up to him.
Well, that was interesting.
Looks like we've got everyone. Here's kind of a sad thing, where after you get your Dawn and put it in the cube, literally every other hand crossbow is just... Whenever it drops, it's, oh, hey look, a Forgotten Soul.
It depends on what builds you go with.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm not going Talias, and even if I weren't doing Unhallowed Essence, I'd be going, Impale, so... So once I have the Dawn, it's just every other hand crossbow is just kind of pointless for me.
I hear a goblin.
Oh, did I apparently pissed it off somewhere. Where? Ah, there it is. Okay. Got it.
My power has grown.
God, this tile set is just so juicy every time. I wish every Nephilim Rift could be this.
Me, I'm just going methodically back and forth along this thing.
That's the plan. And prior to a couple patches ago, it would totally be worth just pushing on to floor after floor, because used to be there were increased odds of getting the same floor back to back. Once you get the tile set, you keep getting it, but now once you get a tile set, the odds of the next floor being the same are significantly lower. Yeah, next floor is just a prison. Yep, let me know when y'all are ready for the rift to close. A Justice Lantern for anyone who has a Freeze of Deflection and Thunder Fury on their Cormac.
I have Thunder Fury. But not the other one.
Well, let's start.
That is not possible. Not enough essence.
Okay, I'm on my way back.
As am I.
Alright, so that looks like everyone.
Ooh, hey, another mantled heal.
Rondell's locket.
All right, closing her up.
Oh, that's weird.
Corpse Whisperer pauldrons.
Yun Jangdo.
You look like you could use a new item of, indeterminate usefulness. That's too bad.
I got focus.
Do come
Congrats.
back again.
I cannot afford that.
Is it good?
So focus and restraint tends to be the alternative to endless walk set for for accessory slots in most builds. There are some that actually, come to think that there's a lot of necromancer builds that skip both sets, but the focus and restraint and compass rose and traveler's pledge, any of those four are generally worth keeping.
Compass Rose and Traveler's Pledge are the alternates for this build. Where the primaries are Lornell's Sunstone and what was the other one? Wisdom of Kalan. Now, would you keep Rondell's locket?
I don't even remember what that is.
There's no orange text on it.
Link it.
How do I do that?
Just with a chat text box open, shift click the item. Just shift left click.
So chat would be enter, right?
Yep.
And shift click. And enter.
Oh, yeah, no, that I've never actually even really paid much attention to its name. Yeah, that's Forgotten Soul.
Gotcha. Oops. You know how you spam Forgotten Soul legendaries?
Sort of, yeah.
You know the one you gave me?
Which one?
The one you dropped in here for the Templar?
Oh, the Justice Lantern? Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I mean, if I had a use for it, I wouldn't have dropped it.
True, but it's like, really? You were that stupid? Speaking of myself.
I'm gonna be right back. Just have to bio break real quick. If you want to get started on the next riff without me, go for it.
Now, will you keep doing regular rifts, greater rifts, or what?
For once you are right. I was
I mean, I don't know what would be better for
I don't either.
you guys to probably greater rifts. We could definitely start doing that.
I've got like,
Just run through 60s or 65s.
how many keys do I have? I have 13. Do they have to be in your main inventory?
No, it could be in your stash.
Cool. By the way, which is better? Bottomless potion of the diamond or the of rejuvenation?
Let's see. Diamond gives you all resist. Your character probably, if you're using topazes, should get a lot of all resist anyways. What does the other one give you?
My topazes are giving me intelligence in their slot.
Well,
one,
if you put it in your armor though,
it
it'll
is in my
go
armor.
towards. If you look at that, like go over to the gym thing, take them out, and look at all your different resistances.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then if you put them in, I believe the topazes adjust that. Because intelligence gives you resistance.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I know it does on the mage.
The rejuvenation one gives me 24% resource when used below 50% health.
I'd probably go with the all resist ones over that one. I don't care for that potion. The one that
I'm always
increases
running out
your
of resource though. My build's a very resource heavy one, so I think I'll stick with that one.
Fair enough.
Well, I mean, I literally run out of resource constantly. Because my main attack force is Skeletal Mage, which uses 40 essence and 10 health.
And the more you use, the more powerful the mage is. I believe is
I don't know about that. It's just you can get up to 10 of them. But this build relies on those, and their damage is what is triggered by all the other equipment I have. Which is why I need the Naluja's Evolve, because it gives me 2 for each casting. So I can have 20.
And I'm back.
Welcome back. I feel like the game is telling me I should just stick with the fire build because I just got Firebird's Eye Source.
Wait, if the I've dug up some good things for you to take a look at.
Jay Stu, did you watch Critical Role last night?
most of it, and the backlash is stupid as hell.
For what?
A lot of people were throwing so much shade at Marisha.
I don't get why.
Because they need to reevaluate their fucking lives.
No, I mean, like, what were they, like, what were they?
Because everyone was level 20.
Yeah.
A level 20 druid is godlike. Like, seriously, they're probably the most powerful class at level 20. Just with all the druid skills and everything like that, it's ridiculous.
I know, but that's what she played.
But people were complaining about how unfair it pretty much was.
All the players went into it knowing what was happening.
Oh, the players aren't mad. It's people who are watching. Like, there was some terrible comment.
I know, I'm just getting at the fact that who gives a shit what they think? They're not the players.
True, it's just one of
Oh,
those.
sorry, I know you're streaming. I didn't know if I could swear on your stream.
Oh yeah, no, swearing's fine. Just
Have you heard
limit.
Stu?
Not
What was that, John?
I was saying, have you heard Jay Stu? He swears like a sailor.
really.
No,
Not,
it'd be Yabba. It's just certain things that get me to swear bad. And
True.
stupid people.
It seems like generally there's a lot of hate towards Marissa anyway, for whatever reason.
Well, and
Yeah.
that's why pin, which I got one from when I saw them live at Gen Con, says thanks, Keyleth. Because she gets blamed for everything.
very
Yeah.
true. But she did kill a kid.
Give it more time.
I mean, she's killed a couple kids. And they've all killed a lot of old people.
I mean, that's not the worst thing to happen, I suppose.
I mean, the kid's pretty bad, don't get me wrong. Old people, I mean, they lived a good life.
Yeah, they had their chance.
I must wait.
Really, it's their own fault for not being able to defend themselves.
Exactly.
Hey,
My damage is getting up
791.
there.
I mean, didn't they kill a demon kid on Iron Keep yesterday? Or on Wednesday?
Well,
I haven't caught up
demon
to Iron
kid
Keep
is
yet.
a little bit different than human kids. Well, people look at it differently, at least.
I mean, a baby's a baby, but yeah, I see what you were saying.
Yeah, I haven't caught up with Iron Keep yet. I'm still on episode 16.
Sorry, spoiler alert.
Trust me, by
He'll
the time I
forget by the
get,
time he gets it.
that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, and, I mean,
Yeah, it's
I,
just had
I don't
episode
watch Critical
29.
Role, so it's...
No, we were talking about saving throws, Iron Keep Chronicles.
And, I mean, my thing is I just don't like watching other people play role-playing games. I enjoy playing the shit out of them myself. It makes me feel self-conscious about myself when I watch other people play, so I just don't.
Okay. To each their
I
own.
just noticed that I'm being auto-hosted by some people, and I didn't get notification of that. Vanna, if you're still in here, thank you for the auto-host. Yabba Dabba, you're awesome. Thank you for the auto-host. And Mr. Risky Pixels, I always mess that up, especially when I'm tired. Thank you for the auto-host.
Yeah, it's, I think Stream Elements and Streamlabs both do not, by default, really give alerts for auto-hosts.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
So I would have, and I actually I'm pretty sure it was an auto-host from Vanna. I mean, she could have hosted me, which should have popped up.
I think in your dashboard it should show if they're an auto-host or if they're a regular host. Or raid.
The Rift Guardian has arrived.
Streamlabs has been kind of janky anyway.
It
I mean,
has.
That's a huge chunk of why I switched to Stream Elements.
I'm afraid not.
So that thing we were talking about earlier with the teleport mechanics, fun fact, it also applies to Rift Guardian.
Interesting.
Yep. Normally they are supposed to teleport to you, but sometimes they don't because they're trapped behind a door. It's like, the Rift Guardian has found you. The hell he has.
I'll tell you if you saw me or not.
And here's my thing for crit roll. I'm not. It's not really for them playing the game. It's more of the stories. They're more about the RP and the storyline than the actual game mechanic. And to me, that's interesting. Game mechanics are the same no matter what. You're using 5th edition.
Very
Right.
true.
But the interactions and how they do it in their character development, that's not on your average D&D game.
Yeah.
That's why I would question, though, why do they even use D&D then instead of, say, the Fate Core or something else that's a lot more lightweight? And...
Well, they started on Pathfinder, and then they ended up switching to 5th edition.
Yeah, it was a conversion before stream. For stream.
Maybe 5th edition is more well known. Who knows? Or D&D. I guess the D&D system is more well known than.
Well, D&D does have the name recognition. They're going for it, yeah.
I mean, 5th
Yeah,
edition is very user-friendly. Probably the most user-friendly version. So it's a good way to get people to understand the game and different aspects of it without all the min-maxing like 3.5 had.
Right. Yeah, I do like Critical Role in that way too, where it actually feels like real characters almost. The way they interact and the way they respond to things.
And they're always true to their character. Even if it's a terrible decision, they're true to their character.
Yep.
Hey, I've finally got 10 bone armor.
Alright, I think we're done with this one. Y'all want to do some, I guess, some greater rifts?
I was thinking about it.
I could go for a couple.
I'm up for whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I never really had a problem with 3.5. Like, mechanically, 3.5, like, I could get my head around it, no problem. There's just some of the imbalances, some of the things needing you to really master the system to accomplish what you wanted to do. And ultimately, I think the thing that just broke me out of D&D is I just got sick of having all these archetypes locked behind classes and levels when I just much rather start with the archetype and build it myself. So I tend to prefer more open game systems. But I mean, that's just me. I know a lot of people do prefer classes and levels and all that.
I'm a 5th edition DM. I run a game 6 hours every Sunday.
Every Sunday I'm a player in Exalted 3rd edition campaign.
Nice. I'm actually running Sunless Citadel right now.
Is anybody going to be making a demon hunter that doesn't already have one?
I thought about it.
So I
I've
have
never
a
actually played them.
Yane's recurve that I could throw on the ground if someone wants it.
I could take it. I've never actually played a demon hunter.
They're fun.
Yeah.
I mean, watching Bee King just basically clear out an entire screen within seconds is pretty fun.
Apis, what you thinking? 65?
Oh, easily.
Hey, if I link an item in chat, will you see that specific version?
Yes.
Yep, it's the exact whatever you put in chat is what it is.
Okay, because I wanted to ask your opinion on 2 comparisons.
So did you want to do a 70 then? Because I believe at 70, ancient primals drop more readily.
Well, I mean, it's possible that just because there's more items dropping in general, primals won't really be a concern for Fancy Pants or Kagamusha, though, because I don't think either of them have done 7D solo yet.
Nope. I haven't done a Greater Rift solo ever.
70, I think we could easily manage. Oh, let me switch off my Nemesis bracers, though.
Oh yeah, good call.
By the way, I'm gonna put 2 items in party chat. I want you to know what you guys think about the comparison of their abilities.
All right.
They're the actual full stats.
Okay.
Starting with that one. That's the one I just picked up.
Okay.
Definitely
And-
some bony armor.
And this is the one that I have equipped.
I would probably, if you were to use the second one, I would probably not have a socket in there.
Well, the socket is, it comes with it.
Yeah,
You,
can
can roll
change
that
it.
off at the Mystic.
Yep, and you could
Oh.
get area damage. I'm trying to think of what your build is. There's crit hit chance that you could roll on it. You could get more health if you need it.
The big problem with the second one is if you roll the socket off, you're stuck at the 6% cooldown reduction. Whereas with the first one, you could roll that 7% into an 8% cooldown reduction.
And it also has a resource cost reduction.
Well, the cost reduction is not that big a deal because that's only going to apply to your spirit. It won't apply to health costs, and it won't apply to like bodies.
No, but my
so-
essence is what I'm always running
Yeah.
out of essence.
Yeah.
Always.
Well, the build, it's my understanding that the build is mostly meant to work around Land of the Dead, which is why I'm recommending going with one that just has
Land of the Dead.
Am I not thinking of the right build?
This is a pet build. I don't have Land of the
Oh.
Dead for anything.
Oh, right.
This revolves around
Oh, sorry, ignore
Skeletal
me.
Mage.
Right. And it's the one that saps all of your
Essence.
resources. Yeah. Okay.
40 essence and 10% health every time you cast it.
Yeah.
Which is why I need an Illusion's Evo. Because I get twice as many pets for every cast.
Well, then the cooldown reduction is not as big a deal then.
Nope. It helps with bone armor, but barely. This is a blood pet build. Actually, the name of it. Let me see.
Yeah, I mean the first build is better int anyways. So
What is the build you were talking about?
or the first shield, but there's the build I'm most used to is the one that's basically a blood version of the pestilence build.
Gotcha. This
Yeah,
is blood
it's-
for the blood god pet build.
Anywho, Grade Rift 70.
So I guess I'll swap it out for the first one.
Ready?
Whenever you are.
What is thorns?
Useless for anyone except a crusader with a specific set.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, thorns is when something attacks you, it does a certain amount of damage back.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and it's absolutely a trivial amount of damage unless you're playing a Thorn Satyr with
I got a
Invoker
second
set.
Thunder Fury. Now, real quick, I just got to clean out my inventory.
Okay.
Strong arm bracers. Those are junk, right?
They can be occasionally good. It depends on the build.
I got an ancient legendary axe. The butcher's sickle.
Forgotten Souls.
Really? Even though it's ancient?
Yep.
This Saint Archu's gauge. The Wailing Host.
Wailing Host is absolutely not worth keeping unless it is ancient.
It is.
Yeah. Well, then it's potentially worth keeping.
And everything else is junk then, because it's blues and yellows.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be making a fire.
Oh shit. Hey, with the shield, the other shield that I have, could I roll that for the other half of the set, the scythe?
Sadly, the thing that lets you convert set items from one piece of a set to another piece of the set specifically does not work on two-piece sets.
Gotcha. Well, then it's a good thing I accidentally salvaged it before asking. I'm gonna try and get that ring real quick. When you roll up an item, does it always go to a set piece?
It will be legendary or set if you're upgrading a rare.
Yeah, because I need a legendary.
The Order would never forgive me for falling in with a thief.
I bet they don't forgive a lot of things. And anyway, no one...
Small minds, small goals.
Nah, I got Nagel ring.
That is not possible.
Nagel ring's not worth crap, is it?
Nope.
You're imaginative, aren't you?
Obsidian ring of the Zodiac.
It's always worth keeping at least one of those around.
You have access to a wondrous artifact of old, and that's what you want to do with it.
Rogar's huge stone.
There are a couple of builds that occasionally use that. But it's so dependent on itemization that it's not worth worrying about.
Stone of Jordan.
Same.
A second Crisbin sentence. Is it worth having more than one?
You have access to a wondrous artifact of old.
Potentially, one to put in the cube and one to potentially wear in case you find a reason to wear it and put something else in the cube.
I got a second Wailing Host. I'll look later and see which one's better. Now, when you put it in the cube, does it take the stats that it already had?
When you put something in the cube, the only thing that matters is the text in orange.
Gotcha.
If it has a variable component to it, so something in blue within that orange text, the most favorable version of that blue will be in the cube. So if
Gotcha.
you have something that has a roll of like 100 to 200% bonus damage, it will always be 200% when it's in the cube.
Small minds, small goals.
Another Obsidian ring of the Zodiac.
If that's what you want.
And another Nagel ring. Now, I'm currently wearing Leoric's Signet. Should I change that up for one of them?
Almost definitely.
For what?
If you have anything that has main stat plus crit chance, plus crit damage, plus a socket, you'll want that.
They don't have sockets. None of them. Well, Lornell's Sunstone had a socket, but I put Bane of the Powerful in it.
His soul was not strong enough to bear cultist torture.
You are. He was not to blame like that.
Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac.
Templar's will must be strong.
Critical hit chance increased by 6.
The order of his failings, and his name will be.
And you'll be able to roll one of its other attributes into a socket, potentially.
It also reduces all resource costs by 8 and skill cooldowns by 6. And attack speed increased by 5. And ignores durability lost.
So level 70?
Works for me.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm
That
just
is
gonna.
not possible.
Are we gonna empower it?
I probably wouldn't unless you had high level gem.
Yeah.
All I have
If
is a
they're
level
below
3.
60, not worth it.
Or unless you have more money than God.
I mean,
have-
which I do, but it's still pointless.
78 million.
Okay,
Um,
let's hit cancel because
That is not
Kagamusha didn't
possible.
accept, and we'll
Oh.
send it again.
That was my mistake. I clicked out of it. Sorry about that.
It's alright. Wanna start it back up, Apis?
Unleash your... My insight grows. I understand so much more now.
I don't know what hit me there.
I think
I
it's,
mean, I just died.
it did some kind of AoE on a time delay that came in right as you guys were coming in.
I
Well, that
understand
sucks.
so much more now.
Is anyone wearing Nemesis bracers?
Nope.
Nope.
Alright.
Why?
Pylon.
I
You've
have
already activated though,
waited
so.
for this knowledge.
Would it like increase the amount?
I understand so much more.
So what
now.
Nemesis bracers do is, if you're wearing them or have them in your cube, when you activate a pylon, it will also summon a yellow pack of mobs for you to kill, which means more progress globes.
Yeah.
Which means beating it faster.
Yep. And in Nephilim Rifts and the cow level, it means more death's breaths.
Nice.
Give it more time. I understand so much more now. Ravna has blessed me.
Oh yeah, these are the ones that give you 300 levels of Paragon levels.
Yeah. Well, because right now we're in Torment 15 equivalent
That
difficulty.
needs to recharge.
I have found the next floor.
I was just finishing up the elite. I'll catch up here in a sec.
Yeah, there's mobs at the entrance of that.
You currently have shield. They can't hurt you, so come on up.
Finally, I got my Gorge up to 100.
An interesting opponent. No.
Beware of the explodies.
Yep, the shield pylon is expired.
Yeah,
But I was outside of the.
I died because of poison on the ground.
Yep. Yeah, that poison has been getting me a lot this season.
Yeah, I need to repair soon.
Well, we're almost done with the rift, so you'll be able to repair once we wrap up, pretty easily.
The Rift Guardian has found. My insight grows.
There we go.
Well, that was fast.
Yep.
Oh man, I actually got a freaking flail. Why do I need one of those? I'm never playing a Crusader.
I need to go back.
Why's that? That was my second character.
I don't like the playstyle.
The bash and absorb damage.
My problem with Crusader is that all of its farming builds are dependent on its steed ability.
Yes.
And that horse is the buggiest fucking thing. I just cannot stand it.
Speaking of the steed, I got the Swift Mount flail. So if anybody wants a,
Bane of
I
the
will.
Trapped.
All the gems are bound. They are your gems.
I get that. Bane of the Trapped I wanted. It's part of my build.
Oh. Sorry, I heard the legendary ping, so I thought you dropped it.
No, that was someone dropping a flail.
did everyone update all their gems?
No, how do you do that?
Come back in and speak to Urshi.
Oh, yes, I did do that.
Floating blue lady.
My name is Urshi, and like Auric, I want when the champion. If you have a yes.
Bane of the Trapped.
So, anytime you finish a greater rift within the time limit, you start off with 3 baseline rolls that it will add. If you do not die, you get an extra roll, and if you empower, you get an extra roll.
I died twice.
Yeah, there's no penalty beyond like you just lose the extra roll. You don't it doesn't start deducting rolls or anything like that. Beyond that, but it starts off at a 100% chance of upgrading the gem. The closer the gem level gets to the level of the greater rift that you just cleared, the narrower that chance gets, up until about I think it's something like if you're 10 levels or lower, then the current rift here, it's 100% chance, and then it decreases by 10 until it gets to 60, stays at 60 until it gets equal, and then it starts shrinking again. But
My master would take.
Basically, it's not always going to be 100%, but for a lot of these, for the very near future, a lot of them will be.
So I guess my personal best is Greater Rift 80, but that's because I stood at the entrance while you guys did it yesterday or the other day.
Yeah. For a 4-man, that is your personal best.
Yeah. Now, does it matter with the the named gems and whatnot, what socket you put it in?
They can only go in ring or amulet slot, but there's no difference between those slots.
That's the difference, is what I was wondering.
Ready for another?
I can do that. Gotta
1 second.
take care of some items. Blackthorn is useless, right?
Yes.
What about Ouroboros?
I think typically useless, yeah.
I also got Litany of the Undaunted and Restraint.
Litany of the Undaunted is the other part of Litany of the Undaunted is the other part of that Wailing Host set. That set only cares about ancient items, so if it's not ancient, it's not worth holding on to.
It is.
Then yeah, you'll want to. Wow, ancient Litany of the Undaunted and
Ancient Wailing Host, yeah.
Oh yeah, and Kleister's reminded me that there is the Gem of Ease, which doesn't go in any of the jewelry slots. It goes in a weapon slot, but you'll also not really need to worry about that typically.
I love the Gem of Ease when you're trying to level up another character.
Yeah.
Until I have, well, I don't think the Wailing Host set is actually a part of this build at all.
No, the Wailing Host set's whole gimmick is it's supposed to be the non-set set, where you wear that set, and if you have any other set bonus, it doesn't work. But you just fill the rest of your gear slots with ancients and make something work. But in practice, it tends to be even more restrictive than any of the other set builds, and just extremely difficult to gear up because every single slot has to be ancient or it doesn't work.
Gotcha.
I mean, it will give incremental bonuses, but the builds basically need the full bonus or they're just not feasible.
Comparison question. Currently equipped is the first one, and the one I picked up is the second one. So currently equipped on top, new one on bottom.
Bottom, absolutely.
Because of the armor?
Higher stats on everything except for vitality.
Yeah, which is it important, I guess?
Vitality can be important, but with the tribal set, it's sort of like this this weird thing where you want to be at max health so that you can engorge, but the higher your max health is, the more healing you have to do to actually do that.
Gotcha. And but I lose my fire resistance.
Yeah, the secondaries mostly don't matter. I mean, there are builds for which some specific secondaries do matter, but they're pretty rare, and the elemental resistances aren't generally all that important.
Well,
if anything, the losing a single element resist is often a potentially a good thing, because then you can roll on all resist instead of single element resist.
Gotcha. I do know that my what is it? Devour skill. Its radius is linked to my gold radius, and this will increase my gold radius by 2 yards.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's also just generally good to have a globe pickup radius in general, because it means you get to be a little bit lazier when picking up globes in Rift. Well, is everyone ready for another Rift?
Yeah, I just gotta get rid of all this shit.
Yep.
I will say though that one of my abilities actually picks up items for me. I remember that thing, Leoric's crown.
I'm sorry, G-Meek.
Yeah, I'm trying to adjust you guys so you're not too loud over everything. It's a process.
I'm good to go.
All right, another 70, or do we want to scale it up a little?
It's up to you.
I mean, I can start another gem. If I were going to be, if we could scale it up gradually to 80, that would be ideal because I have one like at 60 for Caldesons.
You want to jump it? I was gonna say you want to try a 75 and see how we do.
All right, works for me.
I'm down.
Yep.
All right.
Or should we just go straight for 100?
Oh God.
Oh shit. I forgot to repair my items.
Well, it should be fine. Just we'll try and
I went
clear
back,
a
repaired
mostly
them, and
safe
popped
path.
back in.
Okay.
That is not possible.
Yep, there's nothing I can do in this. Heading back to the beginning.
Me.
Yep, I just died too.
Well, this was terrible start because of what they were.
Yeah. Things will speed up quite a bit now.
J Stu, what is your thoughts on the Firebird Archon?
It's fairly powerful.
Okay.
Insight grows.
Because I had like almost all the pieces for the entire build.
But I would
And,
look
it
into getting the Death Wish build. It's the top one for the mages right now.
Yeah.
Needs to recharge.
Death
Which,
Wish?
they can use either Firebird or Talrasha. But the abilities and all the other legendaries on them are basically the same. It's a channel build focused around Death Wish and Etched Sigil. So you get a whole lot of free casts doubling up.
Okay. Is it actually called Death Wish?
The sword is called Death Wish, yeah.
Oh, what is the build called?
It's just Channel Wizard, and it'll be either Firebird or Talrasha variant.
Okay.
This will be a challenge.
If you do Firebird Archon, though, there is a very weird thing where all of your damage will literally depend on having a specific element with a higher, well, specifically fire with a higher elemental damage bonus on your gear than any other, because that's how it determines what element your Archon will be with the two-piece veers slotted in.
That needs to recharge.
At least from what I remember of it a couple seasons ago. I don't know if it still uses the two-piece fear bonus.
I have long waited for this knowledge.
Okay, I'll check out that channel build, though.
Pride in this.
Yeah, I just went fire because I literally had everything except for 2 items for the build, so.
Give it more time.
How much of Talrasha do you have?
Just the chest piece. I have two of them. I think anyway.
Dang. Really, the best wizard farming build. Just Talrasha Wand of Woe is just the best thing. Yeah, conduction pylon.
My favorite pylon.
Is that the lightning one?
Yep. It only downside is its damage is a flat multiplier based on your weapon damage, so it's great for demon hunters with bows. Problem is because the bonus is flat, it can just sort of scale down over time. Relative to the strength of the mobs that you're fighting.
Yeah, I would not survive one of these rifts on my own.
Well, not at 75 anyway. At this point, I think I could do 22, I think, solo.
I haven't tried.
Well, what's the highest torment that you're viable in?
It's very
I know I'm
slow, but I don't die in 6.
Fancy Pants?
I'm on Torment 6, and it's doing alright, so.
There is no.
Well, then you're well above 22, at least. Greater if 20 is roughly equivalent to Torment 4.
I got pain enhancer.
Heading back.
Yeah.
I am returning to town.
Let's see what I got. Messerschmitt's Reaver. Lager's Disdain. Sky Splitter. The Executioner. Chain Mail. Another Spear of Gyro. Requiem Seraplate. Blackthorn's Jousting Mail. Ooh. Oh wait. Chess's Scythe is a one-handed, isn't it?
Yes.
So I can't upgrade a 2 to a 1.
No.
Never mind. I finally got a rare scythe and I can't even use it. Anything I named in there worth keeping?
I'm sorry I missed the list.
It's good. It's Messerschmitt's Reaver, Lager's Disdain, Sky Splitting or Splitter, the Executioner, Chang Mail, and the rest like Requiem, Seraplate, Blackthorn's Jousting Mail. Just to get rid of it all.
I think Ledger's Disdain might be used for something, but for life of me, I can't remember what. So it's probably all safe to disenchant.
Yeah, it's a necromancer phylactery.
So on this Icy Veins website, it says that the Frozen Orb build with DMO set is top tier.
Yeah, no, that's why I went DMO Frozen Orb build. It is fun. I love the playstyle a lot. It is not the top tier. If you want to check what is top tier, hit Shift L. And that'll bring up the leaderboard, and you can, let's see, Wizard, Top Wizard, Dark LCD. Let's see, View Hero Details.
Who all still needs to talk to Urshi?
I'm good.
Ooh, I forgot to do that. Sorry. Oh no, I did do that. Never mind. I did.
Wow, I completely derped it to me. See, that's what happens when we do a ton of Nephilim rifts in a row. I just forget that Urshi exists.
Correct. That does happen.
Can you like inspect their equipment or something?
Yeah, if you right-click them, you can view hero details.
Oh, there it is.
Let's put the Crispin's whatever into.
Okay.
So
Well, I have 3 pieces of the Telrasha set.
So which one's better, do you think, Apis? This one? Or this one? I guess it doesn't matter, does it?
I mean, if they're going in the cube, it doesn't matter.
So I keep the one with the higher percentage in case I want to wear it?
Yes, but not only because of the higher percentage, but also because of the crit chance bonus. You'd be able to re-roll one of the other 3 primary stats into a socket.
Which one has that?
The top one has crit chance.
No, it doesn't.
Oh wait, attack speed. Sorry. It's vitesse, not.
Yeah, one.
Like I said, French client.
So higher attack speed is better.
Can be, yeah. There's nothing equivalent to it on. Oh wait, oh no, the bottom one has it better. Sorry, it's also like 2 in the morning here.
It's
yeah, it's 2 o'clock here.
It's 3:08 where I am. I'm in North Carolina.
Nice. I was where was it? Back in November, I made it into North Carolina for a day.
Where at?
Ended up going to Asheville, but I came through what's it called? I'm blanking right now. Let me look at the Tail of the Dragon.
Interesting. The
Tail of the Dragon is fantastic.
I'm in Chapel Hill, so.
Ah.
Now let's see. Extract legendary power. That's what I want to do. Nope. I don't have enough Death's Breath. And those can't be shared, can they?
No, but how much are you short by?
Let me find out. I think it's 20. I have 2. I need 23.
Yeah, that is a bit too many to just quickly run into the Skeleton King's crypt and farm up a couple.
I was wondering, one last Nephilim rift might do it if it was high enough, right?
Yeah. Probably not on Torment 10. It would probably be Torment 13, though.
Well, whatever. But you guys don't have to do that if you don't want to.
I mean, I'd probably only have one more of something in me before I have to go to sleep because I am fast.
I'm the same way. I'm sick, and I'm gonna be out till like 2 a.m. tomorrow. I'm DJing an event tomorrow night for a fusion blues dance.
Fun.
Yeah, well, I'm one of 3. We each DJ an hour.
Well, if we're gonna do something, we should figure out what we're doing quick. What do y'all want to do?
I could do whatever. I'm probably going to be on for maybe another 17 minutes, though. I want to try and get to bed at a decent time.
Torment 13 Nephilim.
Works for me.
Oh, you want to go to Torment 13?
I just need a lot of Death's Breath.
Yeah, we could do a Nephilim Rift, and then I can blow one of these puzzle rings too.
I was going to say, I don't think the Torment changes the amount of death breaths you get.
It does, actually.
Even at this level?
Yeah. Let me pull up the chart real quick.
So I knew up to Torment 7, but I didn't know if it changed from 7 to 13. Because I know with keys and everything, it's Torment 7 and higher.
Is it okay if I drop a link in your chat?
Try it. If it doesn't work, I'll permit you. Okay, it didn't look like it.
So yeah, Death's Breath. At Torment 10, there's a 50% chance of a second Death's Breath dropping. On Torment 13, there's a 100% chance of getting 2 off of every mob, and a 25% chance of getting 3.
Oh, that has changed. It didn't used to be that way. I will take it though. Yeah, let's back out, and we'll switch it to 13, and we might be able to get 1 or 2.
So we all have to back
done
out,
by the
right?
time.
And we all have to leave the game so that Jason can...
Re-invite us.
Oh no, not leave party. Just leave the game.
Yeah, you just go to the lobby.
Yeah,
and then
now
I
get it.
changed the setting.
Who's that little girl in the front?
Oh, that's Liv Moore. It's a she's off a Netflix series, I guess you want to call it, called iZombie.
Oh, I know who iZombie is, and it's not Netflix. It's like CBS or something.
I thought it was the CW.
It was one of those, but it's
I
also
caught it on
Netflix. So did I. But yeah, it's a TV series, so like the newest season is still on TV and not on Netflix. Go put something back in. Well. So I guess we're just gonna stay here.
No, on this you could follow. We should be able to kill pretty much everything.
Gotcha.
This creature will that is not possible.
Just if you do see any assassins, don't turn your back to them because they will do significantly more damage to you if they're back attacking.
Gotcha. Like in Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
That sneak attack.
I left off my nemesis. Did you grab yours?
No.
I could go grab it real quick. Give me a second.
Is this before we do the channeling pylon?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I almost clicked it. Caught myself when you said that.
That is not possible. Sigma has blessed me.
Even
I was
if I'm
wondering
not
earlier
helping
why we were on 10 instead of 13, actually.
Just to fly through quick.
Mm. I found the next floor.
Even if I'm not helping you, if I'm nearby, my skeletons will automatically help you.
Yep. Well, really, they're help just because they tank.
Yeah.
Just any attacks pointed at them instead of us. Always nice.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I'll take. Especially now that I have different bracers on, I'm a little bit squishy.
I hate poison clouds so much.
Yeah. I can understand that.
My insight grows.
I found the next floor, but you guys are standing on a gold star, so I'm heading to that.
Yeah, I'm just hitting every pylon I can.
Ugh, Arbalete de Plong. Hand crossbow.
I haven't seen a gold star anywhere.
Well, they're not a guarantee.
The Rift God has arrived. My bag is full.
Oh, I gotta go use up my blood shards before I can collect them all.
I've got some brand new.
Fate smiles on you today. See you soon. Don't forget, luck always changes.
No. I'm returning to town.
Fancy pants, just in case you do not already have these.
Is someone else still in here?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay. Still farming.
I cannot pick that up.
Oh, right. Connie's Cube, sorry. Connie's Cube, I don't take all items are unfortunate character ban, and I completely forgot about that. This one, however... Oh, just by sheer luck, I had another one in my inventory.
Oh, I guess I'm the only one that went to Soul Land 4. Never mind.
I was like, I'm here to protect if needed.
No, I just came to see if I can get all the deaths breasts that I possibly can.
Give it more time.
Okay.
So I need 25.
Yeah, Clystra, a white elephant gift is... It depends on how you do it.
I must wait.
Yeah, it's name comes from a old Thai custom where if there were taboos against refusing gifts, but there were also taboos against mistreating elephants. So you would give someone a white elephant if you wanted to financially ruin them. So it's just sort of a gift that's meant to be not something a person would actually want themselves normally. Normally a joke.
Well, a lot of times it's just something random in your house that you don't want anymore.
Yeah, white elephant re-gifting is definitely a thing.
Oh yeah, it's definitely re-gifting. Like, someone got re-gifted a terrible scarf last year. Like, it was atrocious.
Waited for this knowledge.
But it was funny. Because we all knew it was going to be terrible gifts.
So I have a puzzle ring ready here to go into Connie's Cube if you guys want to do a quick vault run.
I'm down.
A puzzle key?
Puzzle ring.
Oh, I picked one of those up.
Yeah, so basically if you put a puzzle ring by itself in Connie's Cube, it opens up a portal to the vault.
Cool.
Alright, time to go back.
I need to go back.
You should get a decent amount of death breaths going through there.
Especially if there's a lot of desire in it.
I've got 34 now, so I can try this. Once I get rid of everything that's in my inventory.
So Fancy Pants,
Yes.
When you zone in
circle.
to a place?
Yep.
When you zone into a place, if you don't move, nearby mobs won't aggro you, but if you do move, then they'll do that.
Oh.
Yeah, you have about I think it's a 2 or 3 minute grace period when you first zone in or respawn.
Okay.
I got the circle and Illusion's Evil now.
Nice.
Are we going in?
Yeah, I'm waiting inside.
Alright, at some
getting
point
rid
they
of all
start
my shit.
attacking.
Yeah.
I gotta empty all my shit out.
I was like, please hurry. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, it's sitting there, huh?
Yep.
They're probably about ready to start attacking me.
I'm in. Is this goblins?
Yeah.
That needs to recharge.
And so, like I said, if you get a puzzle ring, you can just put it in Connie's Cube all by itself, like nothing else, and it will open up the portal to this place.
Oh, nice. So is this all just like gold and gems?
Gold, gems, 3 guaranteed treasure goblins, sometimes a 4th will just spawn naturally in here. Plus there's 2 guaranteed legendary items off the boss at the end.
Nice. I needed more topazes anyway.
Yep. Plus the only legendary gem that drops in the game outside of Rift Guardians, Boon of the Hoarder.
I have that one.
Yep, because we did some vaults after I was leveling you up.
I don't remember that. So I basically stay well away from this guy, right?
Basically, but she's probably gonna die fast enough for not matter.
I have long waited for this knowledge.
I remember this now.
Everyone remembers the chest.
Yep.
Well, I got everything that I can get, I guess.
Yeah, and it will automatically close the portal 60 seconds after the chest is open. So, if for whatever reason, like people have died or whatever, or if there are, she spawns ads during the fight that that also drop loot. It's normally polite to make sure that everyone is gathered around the chest and already picked stuff up before opening it. This time is just over so quick, so it's all good.
Well, if you guys want to do another one of those, I have a puzzle ring.
I could probably squeeze in one more.
Yeah, we'll do one more, then I'll end my stream.
Same.
Okay, it's up to you guys.
Get strong arm bracers and another Ouroboros.
Okay, so just put the puzzle ring in by itself in the
Yep, and then hit transmute. This time we should probably all dance outside it as the ready signal.
How is it? Are you guys ready?
Yep.
I was just compiling gems while you guys were doing that.
Alright, I think that's everyone.
Yep.
I'm afraid not. Do not fear the end. Give it more time.
Damn insufferable miscreants.
I gotta wait a second. I got a set piece scythe.
Nice.
I don't know what it is yet, but
There's literally only one site that can be.
nice. I gotta go back to town though.
Can we finish up the rift?
Well, too many blood shards.
You look
Oh.
like you could use a new item of indeterminate useful. Let's see
But
what happens.
what do I use it on? Because I've got everything.
Whatever you want to upgrade.
Yep.
Whatever's not ancient.
Whatever's not ancient. So circle of can rings be ancient? They can, right?
Yep. Rings can be ancient. Well, I mean, every piece can be ancient. Not every piece will matter ancient. Like,
What about my Traggles set?
every set item can also be ancient.
Is it worth it though?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you want ancients. Then you want to get the primals.
Okay. So I'll start with helm.
Ooh, that's nice. Can I have it?
Got the helm, but I didn't get I got the right helm, just not ancient.
Don't forget, luck always changes.
There is no room.
Fortune favors the bold. Don't forget,
I
luck
cannot
always
afford that.
changes.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad I've never played a build that actually uses Stone of Jordan. Just because, holy crap, getting the itemization on it right has got to be just the most miserable thing.
Really? I have that.
So Stone of Jordan is the what is probably the poster child of items that are useful, but really only when they're very specifically rolled with exactly the right things on it.
Okay, so I'm coming back to you guys. Somehow it put me all the way back at the beginning. Sorry about that.
That's alright.
Yeah, I see you guys. You weren't that far ahead of me.
Well, I mean, it's not a terribly huge zone.
True. We ready?
Yep.
No. I need essence.
That dude got destroyed.
Yeah.
And I didn't die for once.
My power has grown. I am returning to town.
And that put me over 1 billion gold.
This is Zweihander. Tellerandon's hand. And a third Thunder Fury.
It's a good collection of Forgotten Souls.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Everything else is common or legendary. Common or rare.
Are there any builds on any character that use fulminators anymore?
I don't think so.
That's a shame.
Yeah. It's also kind of a shame that no builds use Scourge anymore now that we have the tools to use it and not have it look like crap.
That's also true.
So in my pants and my chest, I should put all topaz, shouldn't I?
Yep.
And the highest diamond I can in my helm.
Most builds, yes. If cooldown reduction really doesn't matter at all for you, then maybe an amethyst.
I would do health if the cooldown doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't. Not really.
Then yeah, I would definitely do amethyst.
Bone armor's the only one that has a cooldown that I run into. But it lasts 60 seconds, so I can just wait it out.
Well, remember, Scythe of the Cycle will reduce its active duration in exchange for giving you a damage bonus.
By, I think, 6 seconds, it'll be 54.
54, and then you use another ability, and then it's down to 48, and then use another ability, and then it's down to 42, and so on.
What do you mean?
Let me pull up the stats for Scythe of the Cycle real quick.
Yeah, I just put that into my cube before I came back into there with you guys.
Yeah, so your secondary skills, will do significantly more damage while your bone armor is active, but every single time you use one, it reduces your bone armor by that duration.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So would you use a diamond or a amethyst in the helm?
Try it with one. If it feels like it's like you're having trouble, try it with the other. See if that feels better. Anywho, thanks for having me along.
Absolutely. Anytime you see me on, just hit me up.
So yeah, y'all have fun. Y'all sorry for being loud to J-Stew's stream.
Oh, you're not loud. It's just I had to adjust everybody in Discord.
Gotcha.
You can't. That way, it's not overpowering or anything like that.
Gotcha.
I mean, that they could hear you. Right? It's just not at the same level as mine.
Right.
You can't drop gems in this game, can you?
No, all gems are.
I'm talking about standard gems. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm short by a few topazes.
What you can do is
I got 2 marquees and 1 slot left that I wanted to put something in.
If you go to Act 2, there's a vendor that sells essences of different colors that you can use with colors of gems that you're not using, and Connie's cube, and convert them into colors that you are using. But
so if I have a flawless royal ruby, I can turn it into a flawless royal topaz.
You'll need a stack of 9, so you'll want to do it with a lower tier of gem.
Gotcha.
Yep. Anywho, later.
Appreciate it. Later. My build is almost done.
An ally has left. My foes grow weaker.
Huh.
The prophet has foreseen our victory.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, that's the end of my stream, everyone. Have a good night.